What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Diablo 3 Season 8. It's been about, I don't know, a week and a half since I played last. Been a little busy, so had a little bit of free time, and I said, you know, I gotta get some more recording done for Diablo 3, but the fantastic news about that is BlizzCon has happened, and we've heard some fantastic news for Diablo. Now, I don't know all the exact details, I haven't looked into them, but the things I have heard seem pretty awesome. The most awesome, of course, is that the Necromancer is finally coming to Diablo 3. I'm very excited for that. I've wanted the Necromancer to be released since the release of Diablo 3, so that's exciting news. We don't know much about him yet. We know that there's going to be Summon Skeleton and Bone Spear and Corpse Explosion and a couple other moves, but other than that, we don't know much about what other kind of moveset the Necromancer is going to have. Don't know if he's going to play more ranged or melee or more summoner, but get out of there. But from what I can tell, he's going to play like the Necromancer from Diablo 2. So hopefully he has a mix of the abilities that the Necromancer had in D2. The second major thing coming to Diablo 3 is a remake of Diablo 1. Now, I'm not sure how this is going to work. I need to look into it some more and find some answers. However, when I was looking at a little clip that they had on the website, to me it looked like you were going to play through Diablo 1 on your Diablo 3 characters. As in, you would find a portal or something and then go to Tristram and be able to play through the entirety of Diablo 1. On one of your Diablo 3 characters, which, if that's the case, that's pretty exciting. And if it's just going to be an HD remake of Diablo 1, that's also very exciting. Either way, for me, that's very exciting. Diablo 1 was a fantastic game, and it's nice to be able to either relive it in Diablo 3 or be able to play an HD remake of it. Either way, I'm happy. Now let's talk about my understanding of prices of these two things. So, my understanding of price for the Necromancer is it's going to cost something. They haven't determined what yet, but it's going to be an expansion. With that being said, I really don't know how much they can charge. And it didn't sound like they were going to be releasing extra content. It just sounded like they were going to be releasing the Necromancer class. So I don't know, 20, 30 bucks. Knowing Blizzard, probably 30, but I'll still buy it. I'm super excited for it, so I'll still buy it. Now, the Diablo 1 remake, or whatever it's going to wind up being, from what I understand, is supposed to be free content. Now, I could have misread that. I'll have to look into that a little more again, but I do believe I heard that that was going to be free content for anyone who has Diablo to play. So hopefully that is true, because that'll be exciting if it is. But I could also see that being the expansion. You know, the expansion is going to be the Necromancer and that. But I heard it was supposed to be free content, and the Necromancer was supposed to be the paid content. Okay, so that was the big stuff from day one. Wasn't really anything major from the day 2 Diablo panel, but there was some quality of life stuff. One of those things being crafting mat storage. Crafting mats are going to have their own storage. The way it looked like to me is there was like a bar right here next to your inventory that had all your crafting mats in it. So that looks like they were planning on that. The next thing was they were going to rework Greater Rifts again. I'm not exactly sure what the plan on that is. They rework stuff all the time, so it is what it is at this point. That I figure I will just discover when it is, finished. And the other major thing they talked about on the day 3 panel was, or the day 2 panel, sorry, was challenge rifts, or challenging rifts, or I think it was challenge rifts. And what it is if they're going to snapshot a build each week, and that build is going to be available to everybody to play in a challenge rift, and you're going to get to try out a random build. Obviously it's just going to be like an instanced character type thing, but you're going to get to try out some builds and see if you like them and see if it's something you'd want to do. So that's actually kind of really nice. I'm sure eventually, they'll have top builds, and then they'll have the crazy builds that people have made through the years, and probably have builds from each season and whatnot. So that sounds pretty exciting. And at least it gives you a sense of other stuff you could do while, if you didn't get the gear you were looking for, but you got the gear for, this wacky build you tried out the other week. Worth it, I guess, Get to see what it's all about. And yeah, I mean, that's the, I'm probably missing something, but that's the major stuff I remember right off the top of my head. After I'm done recording this episode, I'll look into a little bit more and see what I can find, or see if there's any updates on anything. But yeah, that was BlizzCon. I didn't really follow the other games too much. I know that World of Warcraft are talking about the next expansion, or not the next expansion, the next patch, 7.3. It's going to bring you to the Demon Homeworld, I believe. The new Hearthstone. I don't play Hearthstone, but it's not that it's not enjoyable. It's just not for me. But the new Hearthstone expansion is going to be Mean Streets of Gadgetzin. So a lot of goblin type technology stuff, I would imagine. Probably just a lot of goblin stuff in general. And I was thinking, I was just kind of thinking to myself, how are they going to pull off all of this you know, like their standard format and stuff. How are they going to pull this off? They're going to have to start doing some reprints. You can only do so much of a random number generator. You know, everything in that game is pretty much random, so. But I suppose, you know, I suppose that they'll probably do some reprints, or at least play with the idea. Cards that are similar, at least. Let's see, what else? Overwatch, I believe they previewed Sombra. I'm pretty sure Sombra's close to being released anyways, so I don't know an official release date on it. I haven't played Overwatch in a while.
More fury.
And I don't play Heroes of the Storm, and I'm not really sure if there was any big announcements for that. And while I enjoy StarCraft, I'm terrible at it, so it's not something I follow much. But yeah, I mean, those are the updates I know about.
No way.
You know, obviously there is more stuff, but that's what I recall hearing about or reading about. Get whirlwinded, bro. Yeah, so that's our rift done.
I need fury.
Well, just about done. Just gotta finish off the man card.
I need to go back.
Let's close up this and
Well done.
they're going to add seasons on consoles, which doesn't matter to me. Crafting storage, new items. Okay, they're going to be adding new legendaries, and I believe they're going to be reworking some more legendaries as well. Oh, also, dye. There's going to be a dye storage, or you're going to be able to dye your gear at the Mystic here somewhere. Probably under the transmogrify thing. New zones. They're going to add new zones. New challenge rifts. Yeah, so that was day 2 stuff. Day 1 stuff was the big news. But anyways, guys, that's going to do us for Diablo today. I hope you enjoyed. Next time we'll probably run some bounties. So hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.